Have you ever met someone who made everyone laugh? But behind their eyes, you saw something else? A kind of sadness they never talked about, only carried. Robin Williams once said, "I think the saddest people always try their hardest to make people happy, because they know what it feels like to feel absolutely worthless. And they don't want anybody else to feel like that." And he was right. Some of the kindest, warmest people you'll ever meet are the ones fighting the darkest battles alone. And maybe you're one of them. This is a story about the pain behind the smile, about why some people shine so brightly, even while they're breaking, and why the world needs people like you, but you also need to be seen. If you feel like you're wearing a smile to hide the pain, this space is for you. You're not alone here, and we're going to walk through this together. 1. The hidden language of kindness. Kindness is often mistaken for weakness. But here's the truth. Kindness is strength, especially when it comes from someone who knows pain. The person who checks on others, makes jokes, uplifts the room, is sometimes the one most desperate to be noticed too. They're not faking their light, but they are hiding their shadow. Robin made the world laugh, but inside, he was hurting in ways few could imagine. And yet, he gave, again and again, because he knew, if someone like him could make just one person feel less alone, maybe it was worth the pain. 2. Why do sad people try to save others? It's because they remember. They remember what it felt like to sit in silence, hoping someone would ask, "Are you really okay?" They remember how loud the nights were, how heavy it was to be forgotten in a room full of people. So now they become the person they once needed. They show up, they listen, they smile, and the world calls them strong. But few ask how much it costs to hold everyone else together. 3. The masks we wear. A smile can be a shield. Laughter can be armor. Some people become masters of joy because they've mastered pain. You'll hear them crack jokes at funerals. You'll see them make others laugh after they've lost everything. And when you say, "You're always so positive," they'll nod and change the subject. But inside, they're exhausted. Because being the strong one is a role no one volunteers for. It's a role the world puts on you when you've survived enough pain to fake it. Robin once said, "Comedy is acting out optimism." Sometimes it's not about being happy. It's about holding the door open for joy, even when you're the last one left in the dark. 4. You matter too. If you're one of those people, the caretaker, the listener, the one who checks on others, let me ask you something. Who checks on you? Who gives you space to fall apart? Who tells you it's okay to not be okay? You don't have to be the strong one every day. You're allowed to rest, to cry, to admit that you're tired. This world needs your light, but it also needs your healing. You're not just here to rescue others. You deserve to be rescued too. 5. Kindness isn't about perfection. Kind people aren't kind because they have perfect lives. They're kind because they know suffering, and they've chosen not to pass it on. It's easy to be bitter. It's easy to blame the world, but when someone chooses to be gentle in a harsh world, that's not weakness, it's revolutionary. Robin's life reminds us of that. He didn't live a perfect life, but he loved loudly. And that love changed people, not because he was always okay, but because he understood what others needed, and he gave it anyway. 6. Don't let the smile be the end of the story. We lose too many bright souls to quiet battles. Because no one saw past the laughter. Because we think they're always happy. And forget that joy can be a disguise. So here's a reminder. Check on your strong friends. Ask twice. Listen gently. Sometimes the person making everyone else feel better is the one who needs it most. If you're still here, maybe it's because this message was meant for you. Maybe you're carrying more than you've shared. Maybe you've spent your life making others feel better. But no one has ever sat down and said, "Hey, how's your heart?" So here's me asking, how's your heart? And here's me telling you, you matter. Even if you feel invisible, you're allowed to be tired, and you're worthy of care, even when you're not the one giving it. Robin Williams gave the world so much light, but even the brightest stars burn out when no one sees their pain. So please let someone see you. And if you can't yet, stay with us. We see you, and we're not going anywhere. You're not alone. You never were.